I don't know. I think it's funny how like women can get together and if we wanted to, we could do anything. We could rule the world. But the first thing we do as a group is we're like, oh my God, do you want to make yourself smaller? Do you want to like get skinnier with me? And then like if you make a mistake, I call you out on it. Like it'll be so fun. We can grow. I hate it. I used to work in an office that was all women and like they'd have these diets that they do. They just change it up, Atkins, keto, whatever each month. I'll never forget this day. My boss came in and brought us a box of donuts to thank us for a good month. Yeah, that's a nice gesture, isn't it? It's an innocent, kind thing to do. You would have thought it was a live bomb. People were crying, running down the hallway, panicking. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I closed my door on him. I was like, I don't want him in here. I don't need the stress. This girl I work with, Crystal, she comes running in. She's like, oh my God, Jasmine, did you see? They have donuts in the office. They have donuts in the office. What are we gonna do? I don't feel safe. Should I call HR? What are we gonna do? And if you hadn't guessed it, Crystal was white. Right? She was a white person. And the thing is, sometimes white women, especially in the workplace, they need a little Octavia Spencer, okay? They need a little Viola Davis. They need a little Oprah in their lives. They've watched too many movies where a white woman is guided through life by a strong black woman. And I'm not the one. I am so not the one. I'm crying with you. Like, but she was looking at me, you know, those big blue eyes, like, help me. I don't know what to do. And I was like, look at me. Crystal, look at me. Look at me. You gonna be all right. And we gonna be all right. Now, I know it's hard. Lord knows it's hard. The whole point of that joke is like me coddling a white person. And all these white people just laughed at me coddling a white person. I can't undo that damage. But I looked at her and I said, listen, I have a plan. Now you gonna take half a donut. And I'm gonna take half a donut. Because we in this together. And nobody has to eat a whole donut. And she said, oh my God, Jasmine, you would do that for me? Bitch, I had 3. Like, gonna make it 3.5 for you. Oh man, they make it a whole thing. I don't know. I feel like I tell that joke sometimes and people are like, oh, you're always ragging on white people, so hang on for the next couple of minutes. Hang on. I am in a relationship now with a person who happens to be white. That's just part of what makes him okay, that's just part of him. I don't know. He does happen to be white. It's weird, though, because I feel like in this country, even though interracial dating and interracial marriage has been legal for a long time, it's still kind of frowned upon. People still kind of have certain ideas in their head about who should be with whom, and they get uncomfortable with it. It's weird, you know? So when I first met him, I was a little bit wary, just because sometimes white guys approach me very differently than how black men approach me. They're not just like, oh, hey, how's it going? They're more like, say girl. I don't know what that is. I don't know why they think they need to be like a bootleg black man to get a black woman, but it's the literal worst. They come up and they're like, man, I see this whole cinnamon, nutmeg, caramel, mocha, chocolate frappuccino. I'm like, what are you ordering? Girl, I'm just trying to say I like chocolate. I hope you get diabetes. Back up. It's the worst. It is the worst. And it makes me mad because I know other women don't deal with this. I know white women are not minding their business and people are like, all right, cottage cheese. All right, whole milk. Looking like some whole milk. Like, nobody's doing that. They just get to live their lives. I'm very wary of that kind of white guy. I'm also very wary of like the kind of like, I would have voted for Obama for a third term. I just want to make that clear. Like, I think you're the best, you know? And like when we're together, I really think this is what Martin Luther King wanted, you know? Like, that's the dream. These are all quotes. He's cringing so hard. Yes, get your people, bud. Get your people.